What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to this video. We got a latitude box. Let me take some water out. So, it's my birthday today. For my Christmas present, I bought me one of Latitude's mystery boxes. So let's go over what we have today. We have an honor, or a hope. That's our putter, an honor. A Bravo, which I believe is like an Explorer. So it's somewhat flippy, which I'll need here. A Savior for my putting approach. And then a Strive. We're going to play 18 holes here. I'm going to give my thoughts on the discs. Probably during the round, definitely at the end. So, one caveat to this, we will probably not be playing these Mandos, as I'm just having fun throwing some discs. We're going to get this started here soon, though. I'm going to throw the Brave, I'm sorry, I call it the Bravo. It's the Brave. We're going to throw the Brave first on this hole, because I think it actually fits for this hole. We're going to see what we can shoot. If I can't shoot even, I'm going to try to give some discs away. So, let's go ahead and see what I can shoot. So I clipped the limb, but that's more stable than I thought it was going to be. We're trying the honor. So that honor is exactly what I thought it was. That Brave, I don't know yet. I'm going to throw it a few times. Also, I don't know if I caught all that. I was getting a phone call from work. But yeah, even par is what I'm trying to shoot. We're not doing any Mandos, and we're just going to test out some of these discs. I can't wait. Let's see. First putt with the Hope, it kind of feels like a judge to me, like a non-beaded judge. It has the same numbers as the judge, just non-beaded. And I throw judges, so I'm very happy for this. Yeah. That went a little farther than I wanted, but hopefully we can make the putt for 3. I can't wait to throw this more. Had some wobble to it, but that's par for hole 1. I can't wait to actually throw this. There's like 2 holes on this course. I'm looking forward to throwing this at. So no blood on our first hole, even par. This is a hole that's super hard for me with my full bag anyway. It's a turnover, or a forehand. I think I'm going to throw a turnover, as I don't know how much I trust the honor yet. I don't really trust his turnover either, but I think it's going to be an easier shot to execute. I just have to put it on turnover high enough. And this should be stable enough, if it is like an Explorer, to do what I needed to do. Oh yeah. So if that wouldn't have hit that tree, that was very good. That might have gone in. That was tracking exactly how I wanted to. So, you know, I'm very happy with that. I guess we'll try a forehand. Yeah, I should have moved to the Savior for that one. I don't know why I didn't. Using one of my gloves as my marker. You ever have that where like those 5-10 footers scare you more than 20 footers? That's where I'm at right now. Let me know if you've ever been there. Alrighty, one of the holes I get to throw this Hope on Can't see it, it's just down there. It's definitely a putter shot. Just make the gap is really all I need to worry about. Inside. That'll do, but that was way inside. I'm gonna throw the Savior real quick. Gonna take my first one, but I'm curious how this flies. I kind of like that disc. So we have a long look for birdie, but I'm not mad at that. That Savior off that tree. Wow. From there, I'm gonna call that a good run. See if we can make the putt back. No blood through 3. Surprisingly, I thought I was gonna be over par here, because hole 9 of them was always bogey, and this one, as easy as it is, I struggle with. We'll throw one more hole, and then I'll actually get into what I think of these discs, because I will have thrown every disc at least once. So, be ready for that. Sorry for the closeness of this, but I don't have much room in this tee box. We're going to throw this this distance driver. I'm looking forward to this one. I throw the ride. This is supposed to be close. So, we're going to wait and see. I hit a branch. That thing is stable. Stable. Kind of like a Rive. Cool. Scrambling. Dang it. I thought I threw that. Thought I threw that where I wanted. I don't think I did. Dang it. Might be a big number. From where I was, that's about as good as I could do. Hopefully we can save a 4. Okay, so it took me 2 shots to do it. This is all I was trying to do from in those woods, was getting to this little inside opening. This is for 4 though. We gotta at least run it. Nope. That should be easy putt for double though. All right, 2 over. One of the easiest lefty holes, and all because I threw it inside. Oh well. Actually, I think we're gonna play one more hole, and then we're gonna sit down at the bench and talk about what I think about these discs. At least as far as a bag for throwing. Let's see. So 2 over after that complete mess up of a hole. But that's okay. Got a lot of birdies coming up. Let's start with this one right here. We're gonna go with the Brave. Normally I'd go with the Maverick, so I mean, this should be alright. Stay straight. So I didn't flip it up enough, but that is almost exactly what I wanted. That's the line I wanted, that's the height I wanted. Just didn't get to flip up enough. But hopefully we can par from there. So this shot ended up way better than it should have. But we're going to try to capitalize on it. Got it. Ooh. I thought I had that. Nope. Dang it. No bueno, but easy par. Alright, par. Let's go sit at this picnic table and we'll talk about my initial thoughts of these discs after a few holes in. So 5 holes in, just gonna give a check of what I think. Honestly, for going out to playing with just this bag that they gave you, I think they did a phenomenal job of giving you different shots. So you have your pretty flippy. I mean, it's not a roller disc, but it's definitely workable, so it's neutral. You have your pretty much overstable disc. You could kind of, I mean, you can use these two for almost every shot on every course. Is it going to go as far as your distance driver, depending on your arm speed? Maybe. But I could probably play this course with just these two as far as my drivers and still be pretty good. This putt and approach, it's not as stable as I thought it was. But that's a good thing, actually. So, I actually really enjoy this. Also, they wrote on it. I will always enjoy these discs. It's part of the reason why I have my YouTube channel, is I love disc golf and I want to grow the sport. So, definitely. Excuse me. Really enjoy this one. What do we have? Good putter. Neutral. I mean, has a little bit of kick of stability, but it's not overstable by any means. I could definitely see myself getting used to this. I putt with a beadless putter. This is beadless. It doesn't have the glide mine have, at least from my feeling it doesn't, but I could definitely see myself using this. It really only, if I had a gripe, is this distance driver. It is too overstable. In my opinion, for most people, as a Rive is my most overstable disc. This is supposed to be like a beat up Rive. So, I don't think I can utilize it. Do I think it's a weapon for some people? Definitely. What I would have liked to see, at least for me personally, is a mid-range. Just because on some of these holes, I have to power down on a fairway. I'm very bad at that. So, that said, I will give this distance driver its credit. I like that it's flat. My Rives have some dome to them. This is pretty flat. So for forehands, which is coming up, I cannot wait to rip this on forehand. That may change my opinion. But the only thing that I have to say is this is kind of overstable for me. Not exactly digging it. I do understand why they put it in the bag, and I do really actually think it would be a good disc could I utilize it. So all in all though, Latitude 64, like I said, did great for a bag where you can almost take it to any course. And I think you could probably shoot pretty well because you can do almost every shot with these discs. As you will see, we have a roller coming up. We have forehands with this distance driver coming up. So we have some fun lines I can't wait to try. Stay tuned if you're enjoying this. So this is kind of the other hole where I said we're going to kind of forget the Mando was there. Because I really want to throw this Hope and this Savior on this hole, which I'd have to throw Heiser for, because that's what I normally would throw. This Mando was there for a tournament. Tournament's passed. And so I am going to try, we'll see, and throw these on Heiser. Because this is a shot I was really curious about these discs, if they could handle. So here we go. Here's my shot. Oh, it flips. Okay, up on the hill. We're going to try the Savior and see. This is more of the disc I would typically use on this hole, but I was very curious about if I throw that hard, what it would do. Too inside. Yeah. Way too inside. I don't know. Man, I wish I would have thrown that better. A little bit of a long putt. Nope. I was hoping. Another par. Yeah, no, I'm not mad at that. Really wish I would have birdied it, but this has more stability than I thought it did. Alrighty, the roller hole, and then we're gonna power up on this forehand out wide, what a lot of righties do, and see. I throw roller on this hole most of the time, just with the distance driver. We're gonna try with this. So I lost that, but that was exactly where I wanted to put it. The one thing I will say is it's overstable than I thought, because I thought I put it on the right angle and it was heading left. I was hoping for it to head right a little bit and then left. So, but we'll have to see where that's at. That was actually a really easy roller to throw. And now the power forehand to the right. Oh, I didn't throw it right enough, but you know, that thing is super stable. You could really crank on it and it's gonna hide your turning your wrist over, because I did that on that one and you saw it just flipped up, didn't fight over, and then came back. Huh, okay. All right. This is the instance where I said I wish I had a mid-range. We're gonna throw an honor. I'm gonna throw the shot I almost always throw. But I'm probably gonna go far if I get a hold of this. So distance control is gonna be number one. And we're gonna try it. Nope. Tried to power down so I didn't hit it how I wanted to. Well, this is a really hard three. This is a par 4, but this is one of the easiest holes on the course because it is a par 4. And I was hoping to get it, but left me some work to do. So I hit the pole, did exactly what I wanted to. I took the hyzer line. That hand hyzer line just didn't look appetizing. It looked hard to do. So we'll take the par here. Okay, so I normally throw a zone here. Don't have my zone. This Savior's pretty close. So we're gonna throw it and see what we can do. Hit the gap on this hole is the key. Also, just as a thing, shout out Zachary Johnson. If you don't know who he is, he's a pro from Innova. He just wished me happy birthday. I met him one time when he was in town. Super nice guy. And take your time out of your day to say happy birthday to me. and then tell me to get a birthday ace. Man, you are awesome, and I hope you come back to Toledo sometime so that we can play and just hang out. You're an awesome dude. Sorry, random side note, but that just happened, so here we go. That might be our first birdie. If that's where I think that is, that could be our first birdie of the day. I don't know what this is. I'm just happy now. Yes. I thought I missed that left, guys. So one over, one away from our goal. Now, I don't know what that is, but the fact that that pro reached out to me, took time out of his day, even to say happy birthday, man, I don't know, it's just put me in a good mood now. So thank you. And now I'm even more determined to get an ace. This is kind of a hole I'm in between discs. We're gonna go with this honor. I should be able to flip it up more than my other disc and not hit those woods, and then it should be parked. This is also a hole I thought was in a long position where I was going to throw that distance driver, that Strive, on a super turned over forehand, but I don't need to now, so we're going to go with the honor instead. That skipped more than I thought. Tried to throw that kind of flat. I didn't get it up enough. I was scared of this tree. I don't know why, but always scared of this tree. But I think I might have another birdie look. It's going to be a little bit of a putt though. Well guys, I'm getting old because my eyesight, I thought I was on the other side of this tree. Right by the basket. I thought I was still over here. Longer putt than I thought. We're still going to try to make it. Yes! Back to even. That was our goal. I don't know. I don't have my headphones in, so I have no rhythm to go to, but gotta do a little happy dance. Alright, a hole I normally throw a mid-range on. I don't have a mid-range. So we're going to try this. We'll see where it goes. Because a putter I'm not able to reach. My goal is to keep getting pars so that we can hit even par, which was our goal. Come out of it. Oh, that was so much better than I thought it was going to be. Oh, we'll see how close it is, but for my eyesight, which I guess I'm getting old because I was wrong there, I thought I almost aced it. That had to have been close. Probably like right here. Oh man. One down. We have a shot to play with, which is great because I thought of a few holes with this bag. It's going to be very hard. Like this hole, if this was in the long position. Like 300 feet more that way. And maybe, yeah, probably 300 feet more that way. So, birdie. Because we're going to play this as the par 3. I don't know what it says on UDisc. This might be a par 4. Just because it is back there, but they have it in the short position, so we're going to play it as a par 3. Probably should have said that up there, but anyway, one down. Alright, y'all, this is a hard hole. I can throw a backhand turnover with the pink one with the Brave, but I think I'm gonna go with the Strive forehand, because that's what I generally would throw on this hole. Except for it would be a Raider or a Rive. So let's see. Actually, that may actually be good. Depends on how far that kicked left, but it is pretty open over there. There are some woods. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, I'm ecstatic where this is. I thought I was more over there. It is open if you get a little farther in, and there are shots, but in the fairway, super happy. There was kind of a run, but it was more of a, hey, don't mess this up, because I'm playing well kind of shot. Get myself the par. Now we can start thinking about what we're going to do on hole one. Let's go. Whoa. Okay. We have a chance at this even par. It's all deciding on what I'm going to do on this hole. I don't know yet. Might throw a roller. Might throw a forehand crush. We'll see. Alright, well, I spent some time thinking about it. We're going to go with the roller just for fun. Because that's really overstable, and we'll see what we can do. Plus, I need to work on rollers. So once I learn the angle, that thing is going to be a mean roller disc. I know I said I was going to do it, but we're going to throw this just for fun. As I really am trying to figure out if I like this disc or not. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. That went far. It came out of my hand good. Like I said, I know I threw it bad on that one hole, but I haven't decided with that disc if I like it or not. For me personally, it's a good disc, but we'll see. All right, so we got a good distance out. Let's not mess this up. Let's park it and get a par. We're not going to run it because there is OB that fence, and I have gone OB before. So, let's not do that. Nope. Yeah. I released that at the basket and not right of the basket. So, we're going to have a putt. Okay, say whatever I want about this disc. This drive is right here. It's the closest I've ever been to this basket in one. This thing mashes. And I know my camera's not set up, you know, exactly to show you where I'm at, but this thing just, wow, is all I'm going to say. That was a mash. Right. Alright. Keeping the dream of even alive. I'm one down. Yay. Still one down. Scariest hole for not having a mid-range. I could go forehand wide. But I never do that. So we're going to take the normal gap I do. Just gonna really take control on my part. Do not go OB or go long into the water. I think that's on this side of the fence. Let's get up there and see. Hopefully it is. We'll see. Well, I need to go buy me a lottery ticket. I'm lucky. That should not have been inbound, but a quick little forehand away from the fence. See if we can park it for par. Sit. Okay, we stayed up, so we stayed in bounds. If you go over that hill, you're in the water, so whew, that was close. All right, still one down. We got 2 birdieable holes, 3 birdieable holes, and a bunch of holes that are easy to bogey. Well, a few holes that are easy to bogey. Let's see what we can do. For this shot, I've gone back and forth on which to throw, the savior or the hope. My buddy called out for a birthday ace. I'm going to go with the hope because that's kind of the more riskier shot, but the easier to ace, I think. So we're going to throw it and hope. Like the disc says, we're going to hope. Open it. Whoo! I know that's long. I have no idea how far long, but we'll throw this for fun. Oh. Stayed up. That's the worry with that, is I have to throw it on a turnover. And if I don't do it right, that happens. So. Two down. I was actually short. I thought I was long. Huh. Hey, I'm not mad at that at all. Stay out of the water. Another birdie. 2 down. Got two shots to play with. So sorry for that horrible editing on that last putt. I did make it. I have a power bank hooked up to my phone, and it moved my thing where you could barely see the basket. Anyway, next hole. This is the shot I was expecting to throw this on. I just got to make sure it doesn't come back enough in the water. Oh, I got scared. That thing crushes. If that was where I wanted to be, which was at that trash can, that would have been awesome. I got scared, made it a really, really hard up shot. Let's go. So this up shot's even harder than I thought it was going to be. And we're looking at a 4 at best. This is exactly why I was glad I had a few strokes. This is not the hole I thought would mess me up. We're just going to try to get there for 4. Sit. Okay, we have a putt I know I can make. It's a little farther than I want. I didn't turn it enough, but let's get a 4. saved the 4. That was a 4 I needed to save. Alright. 1 down. Got a really troublesome hole coming up. Got a birdie chance next. Maybe an ace look. And the last one, I don't know yet. We'll see. So we have a chance to shoot even par. But if we can get more than even par, we're going to. I'm going to be throwing 2. I'm going to throw the turnover for my shot. I'm going to try the honor forehand because I know that's a shot. I haven't thrown the honor forehand. So we're going to throw the shot. I'm pretty sure I can execute easier. It's off to the left, so a turnover with this one should be plausible. Yep. So that hit something. It's probably in a hard spot to birdie. Hopefully it's in a good spot for par. That is exactly the shot I wanted to throw, though. That Brave, it's a really fun disc to throw. Now we're going to try the honor on a forehand. That hit something as well, but there's trees up by the basket, so I don't know if I hit the tree by the basket or if I hit, one of the trees lining the fairway. But both of those were pretty good. We'll see where they're at, though. So I must have hit a disc, or I must hit like one of these trees. If I miss this tree, I'm good. I hit them with both of them. My honor's right here. So kind of a scramble for par. All right, gave me a putt for par. And a pretty close putt for par, so. One down, alrighty. I'm getting excited. Because last mystery box I didn't do it. This one I have a chance, so. Alright, 2 holes left. The last of the ace chances is this one right here. We know what we're going with. May throw the Savior after just to see, but this hope, man, it's giving me hope right now. Well, that's not an ace. Maybe a birdie, though. Let's try the Savior. Nope. Savior is so more stable than I give it credit for. In a good way, though. I threw that on way too much hyzer, though. And I should have known better. I was hoping to make that. Just missed my tripod, hit my stuff. In the adequacy of fairness, it hit my bag. I'm gonna put it here. Just maybe where it would have been. It wasn't rolling that far, but I don't want to win off a technicality like that. So moved it back just a hair. Was hoping to make that. Last hole. Last hole, guys. Thank you for sticking with me. This is probably a little longer video than normal as I'm talking more. Throw this distance driver out wide, let it come in. If I can get this into where I want, or like it to skip where I want, I might be able to birdie this. We'll see. Come on in. I don't know. didn't hear a tree hit. So either I'm short of the trees or I made it in. We'll see. So this is actually a perfect drive. If I could set my disc down, for me knowing this hole, I'd set it down about right here. Maybe a little closer in, but this is dang near perfect. Now I can run it for birdie. That'd be cool to birdie this. I don't think I've ever birdied this hole before. Alright, end it with a par. I'm happy with that. There you have it, guys. 1 down with 5 discs that are not generally in my bag. 1 down for me is a pretty good score. We're gonna get in my car because I am a little cold and it's sprinkling. I don't want my camera to, or my phone to get wet. We're gonna talk about what I think of this, or what I think of this, and what I think about you guys possibly carrying these. Who is this for? Wait for that. All right, in the car, relaxing. 1 down. I'll know during editing if that's right. I didn't use U-disc with filming and everything else. But I believe it's 1 down because I only think I did the double bogey and the bogey, and then I birdied 3 in a row, and then I had the birdie on 3. So, and I parred everything else. So should be 1 down. I'll know in editing before this actually shows up, so you guys will know before I will. But anyway, what do I think of this? This is the best mystery box I've ever gotten, and it's because there is a shot for everything. Like the one mystery box I did, you know, they gave me a lot of overstable stuff, which is great. But when I do a mystery box, I kind of want not the same thing. So you have your flippy disc, you have your putt-and approach, you have your putter you can actually do stuff with in this box. So what was my favorite disc? This one right here. This might actually make my bag, the Brave. It's so neutral, but it's like neutral to understable. I have a Maverick that's close, but I just really like the feel of this. So this may actually go in my bag. I wasn't going to change my bag this year, but I'm seriously considering putting this in my bag. And putting it in between my roller Maverick and my regular Maverick. My roller Maverick, all it does is flip over. This, I don't know yet. I'm going to think about it. But the disc I didn't like the most, this is going to come to a surprise, is this one. And it's because I just couldn't, I just couldn't get a good release off of it. So I'm not saying it's a bad disc. It is a disc definitely needed. I definitely do. I do like this disc, but out of the discs that are in this thing, this is the one I didn't like the most, as I just felt like I couldn't get the release that I wanted. I did a few times, and it crushes. And it got me a birdie, but if I'm looking at discs so far, it's the one I didn't like the most. The one that surprised me the most was this one. Now, backhand, I will probably never throw this. If I do any challenges, I will probably never throw this backhand. But forehand, this thing smashes. I mean, this thing goes, goodbye, see ya. So, yeah, like I said, this one, I'm debating. I wasn't going to change any discs in my bag. But since I just took my Raider out, as I'm trying to kind of, get discs out of my bag, I might put this in my bag for my Rive spot. It will not replace my Graces, but I don't know. I'm going to think about it. It's so flat that so much flatter than my Rives. This might replace my Rives. The Honor, I didn't throw it much. But I like, again, super flat. I can forehand and backhand this one. Really, really like this disc. I don't think it'll make my bag, but definitely really like this disc. And this surprised me too. It flies just like my Judge, which I love my Judge. I love my EMAC Judges. So, and that's it, guys. Done enough rambling. This video is probably going to be like an hour long. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Go get you one of these. I can't wait to do what I think of these discs. And see you guys in the next one. Peace.